am not going to hit my monthly goal for October for the first month of Q4. My monthly goal was $10,000 in revenue. And I'm going to show you guys what I have so far from the 1st to the 21st, which is today. So far this month, I have $4,889 in sales and I have 87 items sold. But when it comes to content creation, I'm actually doing pretty good. I'm hitting the goals that I had set in the beginning of the month. Let me show you guys real quick. So for my TikTok, you can see that most of my videos right here, let me see the focus right there. Most of my videos are hitting over 10,000 views. Let's see, it's not focusing. All right, 10,000 views. So the more views I get, obviously, the more money I make, but not every view is qualified. But yeah, I'm making pretty decent money. I'll put a screenshot right here and how much I've made so far this month. And my goal for the month was to hit $2,000 for just the views that I get on TikTok. And I think I'm gonna be able to hit that goal. That's why I'm just consistently posting content over there because I want to hit that goal. Right now, I'm gonna get the mail because I got a return on eBay. And I know we all hate those returns, but unfortunately, it's part of the business and we do get those, not often, but we'll get them once in a while. This person bought a PS2 in not working condition. He got it delivered the next day, opened return, saying that he didn't realize he had bought it, which is a bit weird. I think he took some parts out, but we're gonna have to find out right now. We got 1B or 1B right here. There it is. There it is. Now let's take it home and let's find out. So here it is. We're gonna open this up. And we're gonna see if they actually took some pieces out. I don't know why. I just got a strong feeling that they did. It's just very suspicious to me that they got it delivered and then the next day they opened the request and they said they didn't know they had bought it. It just happens and it's very common on eBay to get scammers like that. So here we got the PS2. Console only, not working condition. Just got done comparing it to the pictures on my eBay listing and I didn't see any difference. I thought it had a sticker on the back, but it did not. So maybe they did order it by mistake. I don't know. It is what it is though. I know I'm never really stressed about the returns like this because it's a lot of time wasted. So I'm just gonna refund the buyer and then I'll relist it and sell it as parts as I originally sold it for. And then just wait for somebody else to buy it. I also got all my weekend orders packed up here. It was a total of 16 for a total of, I think it was like $1,400, which was a pretty good weekend. It's the best weekend I've had in a very long time. So maybe that's a good sign that sales are picking up. But like I said earlier, I'm not tripping too much about the $10,000 in revenue for the month because I know I can try to hit 7,000 or maybe a little bit higher than 7,000, but we'll see by the end of the month. I do want to talk about why I hadn't uploaded episode 3 in 2 weeks. And the reason for that was because I wasn't recording anything because I was feeling so unmotivated. Now, I was still showing up for my eBay business. I was doing everything that I was supposed to do, listing items, going sourcing, shipping items on time, just because, you know, if I don't do that, I don't make any money. And also I was showing up for TikTok and Instagram. I was posting a lot of short form content there, but I wasn't doing long form content and I was feeling unmotivated. So I did a lot of thinking last week and I did a lot of like reflecting and I think I kind of figured out why I was feeling that way. And the reason for that is because I never take the time to celebrate my wins. Like I'll use the example when I hit 10,000 followers on TikTok. I remember that when I hit 10,000 followers, I was driving my kids to school and I told them, I'm like, hey guys, we just hit 10,000 followers. And they're like, oh, good job, Dad, good job. And it was a nice feeling, but like, just like that, I just forget about it. And then I focus on the new goal. It's not necessarily bad to just be thinking about the next goal, but it's all about enjoying the moment and enjoying the wins that you've been having and celebrating them in some way. And I'm really terrible at that. And back to the example when I hit 10,000 followers on TikTok, the only reason why I kind of celebrated was because my sister showed up to my house with balloons saying 10,000. And, you know, it was like a surprise, kind of like a surprise thing. And because of her, I was able to kind of enjoy the moment a little bit longer. So shout out to my sister, though. I'm going to link all her stuff in the description because she inspired me to create content. She has almost 700,000 followers on TikTok and she has over 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. So she inspired me a lot to start content creation and now I'm here. So thank you to her. She's amazing. Another thing is that I'm so quick to treat others. I'm so quick to buy things for others. But when it comes to spending money on myself, I just hate it. I can't do it. And if I do, I feel bad that I spent that money. And I'm not really a materialistic person. Like if you guys watch my videos, you guys see that I wear black shirts most of the time because I just buy black shirts, plain black shirts that are cheap, because I'm not going to spend $40-$50 on a t-shirt that I'm just going to wear once. Maybe I'll spend like $20-$30 on a shirt, once in a while. But for the most part, I just spend my, $5 black t-shirts because they're just so easy. You just put them on, you just match it with everything. And that's just how I've been, all my life. That's something that I do have to work on for sure. In my TikTok videos, I've spoken about how I want to get one of my dream cars, which is an Evo 10. And that's something I've been wanting to get for the past 10 years. And now that I'm in the position of actually, being able to go get that car, I still haven't pulled the trigger. And that's the reason why, because I feel like I can't reward myself just yet, that I just have to wait. But honestly, I'm getting to the point where I'm thinking about it, and the right time is never really gonna come. I think the right time is whenever you decide to pull the trigger, and then whatever good problems or bad problems come your way, then you should be able to quickly adapt to those problems and try to find solutions instead of dwelling on the situations or stuff like that. But it's just something that I've been, trying so hard to work on. I don't know if you guys can see the boxes right there, but the car is loaded up. I'm going to go drop them off at the post office. I'm going to USPS and UPS. And a lot of people ask me why don't schedule the pickups for USPS. And the reason for that is because I only live like 4 minutes away from the post office. So it's very convenient for me to just go drop them off. Plus, it gives me a reason to leave my house, because as much as I love working for myself, I hate being in the home all day long. So that gives me a reason to leave the house, go to the post office, just talk to somebody, say hi, and then come back to work. It's kind of one of the downsides of working for yourself and being in this business, is that you spend most of your days alone. Like from the time that I drop my kids at school at 8 a.m. and then by the time I pick them up at 4 p.m. at the grandma's, I'm by myself. And it kind of sucks sometimes, to be honest. I love my alone time, but sometimes it's nice to have a face-to-face interaction with other people as well. And that's why I like going to the post office, because I get to talk to people. Or when I go to the bins, or when I go to pawn shops and stuff like that, I get to talk to other people. And that's very important. Like, once you get into this business, if you haven't already and you decide to go full-time one day, you'll come to realize that you spend a lot of time by yourself. And although it's nice, and it's nice to have it once in a while, it's also nice to have those face-to-face interactions with other people. Just dropped off the last packages at UPS, and now I gotta go pick up my kids. But before I do that, I'm gonna edit a quick video for TikTok, because it's just part of what I do. I do day in the life videos, and I literally record that day. I edit right before I pick up my kids so I don't get really distracted. I probably edit it in let's say probably in about 15 minutes. It's just because I've been doing it for a while now, and I just built the habit of doing it fast. So I'll do that, and then I'll post that. But I just want to show you guys real quick if it's visible. Let me see. 59.9 thousand followers, meaning that next time I record, I'm probably gonna be at 60,000, which is really amazing. My goal for the end of the year is 80,000. Video is done, it's edited, so I'm just gonna post it right now. Now I'm gonna head over to go pick up my kids, and then I will update you guys probably tomorrow. I was planning on continuing the vlog for the next day, but I'm deciding to end the video instead because I got something planned for the next video, so I'm just gonna get that one started. So if you made it to the end of the video, appreciate you guys watching. As always, just hit that like button and make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and then check out episode 2 if you haven't already. See you guys on the next one.